Hey guys, Andrew Bad Andy Belgum, and I'm back again with another edition of Bad Andy Fitness. So I got asked a great question over the weekend. It was, how do you get rid of sugar cravings? And not only am I going to cover how to get rid of sugar cravings, but I'm going to cover carbohydrate cravings as well in this episode because they're caused by the same thing. So in order to get rid of them, we need to first understand why you're having them. So they are caused by overgrowth in your gut bacteria by what they call bad gut bacteria. And what makes good gut bacteria and bad gut bacteria? Well, the good stuff, when they break down foods, are going to leave stuff that your body can use behind that benefits you. That's why they're called good. And then the bad gut bacteria, on the other hand, when they break down something, pretty much all they do is just crap inside you and leave toxins. So what causes you to get a bad gut bacteria growth infection? Well, antibiotics. If you've had to go to the doctor and you got any antibiotics, that'll cause it. And just not from the doctor, but any dairy, meats, and cheeses and stuff like that that aren't grass-fed and antibiotic-free, animals are just like humans. They store toxins in their fat. So then you're eating all those antibiotics and all those hormones, and that'll be another reason that can cause you to get a bad gut bacteria overgrowth, because the antibiotics, all they do is kill off the good stuff. Crazy, right? The bad stuff survives it and the good stuff dies off. And then when the good stuff has died off, the bad stuff just overrun the remaining good stuff, and that's how you get the overgrowth. Then also poor dieting for years. So if you've been eating a ton of sugars and carbs, that's what fuels these bad gut bacteria, and it doesn't feed your good stuff. So when you've been fueling the bad stuff for years, they're going to get stronger and outgrow the good gut bacteria. So that being said, once you get that overgrowth, I just told you, they run off sugar and carbohydrates, so they're going to send signals to your brain to eat more sugars and more carbohydrates. So it's actually the gut bacteria that are controlling your food cravings. They control more than that as well. Your mood is also linked to them. So not only are they controlling aspects of your life you don't realize, but they're controlling your food cravings, and they're wanting the stuff that fuels them, obviously. So that's why you're getting these cravings for sugar and carbohydrates, and you don't understand why. So now that we know everything, why you have them and how you got it and what's going on with them, how do we get rid of them? Well, it's not super easy to get rid of the bad gut bacteria, unfortunately. So the best ways to go about it is to start off with some oregano oil and some herbs that will target them to help start killing them off. And then next you need to work on your diet. Water-only fasting is a great way to start knocking them down as well. I'll put a link in the description in case you missed that video. There's a lot of good information on how to do one of those. But you can start by doing a water fast. And then if you don't want to do a water fast, you can just start by eating a super low carbohydrate diet. You can't be having starchy vegetables like the potatoes, the carrots. For a month or a month and a half, you're going to have to get rid of them, and you're just going to have to eat good meats, good fats, and good low starchy vegetables. And then some other things you can do is bone broth will help kind of smother out those bad gut bacteria and help promote the good ones. And the final thing is start taking probiotics. You can either get them from some vegetables like sauerkraut, stuff that's fermented, or you can go to the store and buy some probiotics. It's always best to get it from food, but if you don't want to take the time to make some fermented food, go to the store and buy yourself some probiotics. So this process isn't easy, and you're looking at about at least a month and a half to get rid of it, but it's going to completely change your metabolism, your food cravings, your overall health, and your mood. Those are just a few of the things that are caused by the bad gut bacteria. So it's crucial if you want to gain your health back. This is one of the first steps I take with a lot of my clients, is to take on this battle and win it. Everyone can win it, so don't worry. It just takes a little time. It takes a little mental toughness. You guys got this, so don't worry. And then, just perseverance over this next month and a half, or 2 months, however long it takes to get rid of it. So another easy way to check for the most common bad gut bacteria is just spit in a cup of water. And when you spit in that cup of water, if everything is not completely floating on top, if any of it sinks down, that means you have a candida overgrowth. That's the most common one. If everything floats on top, it doesn't mean that you don't have a bad gut bacteria overgrowth. It just means you don't have a candida one, which is the most common. But that's a cheap, easy, free way to check at home for at least candida. But I hope you guys found this video useful. And if you did, give it a like, give it a share, and subscribe to my videos. Help me get the word out about good nutrition. Let's help others out there as well. And then, as always, since this was mentioned to me, it was a great topic. In your comments below, let me know what you want me to talk about in future videos, and I'll get to them. But until next time, guys, that's going to do it for this edition of Bad Andy Fitness, and I'll see you on the next one.